सक्सेस स्टोरी में आपका स्वागत है।
मेरा बचपन बहुत सुंदर, बहुत एनरिचिंग गया। मैं बहुत सौभाग्यशाली हूँ कि मैं एक शिक्षित परिवार में जन्मी। शिक्षित से मेरा कहने का मतलब है एक ऐसा परिवार जिसमें सोशल, कल्चरल, एकेडमिक और इंटेलेक्चुअल वैल्यूज़ थे, साथ ही नेशनल प्राइड और देशभक्ति से ओतप्रोत विचारों से परिपूर्ण मुझे ऐसा एक वातावरण मिला बचपन में। और मेरे माता पिता दोनों इंजीनियर रहे। विशेष रूप से मेरी माँ, जो अपने शहर की शायद पहली महिला इंजीनियर थी, उस तरह से देखा जाए तो मैं एक बहुत प्रोग्रेसिव परिवार से हूँ। मेरे ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स सोशल रिफॉर्मिंग मूवमेंट से जुड़े हुए थे, ब्रह्म समाज और आर्य समाज। और देश के लिए कुछ करना, हमारी जो सामाजिक व्यवस्था है, सांस्कृतिक धरोहर है, इसके प्रति सजगता और संवेदनशीलता, ऐसे वातावरण में मैं पली हूँ। और मुझे जहाँ तक याद आता है, मैं 3 साल की थी जब मैं भारतीय नृत्य से परिचित हुई। मेरा पहला परिचय हुआ, मैंने एक नृत्य प्रस्तुति देखी और उसके बाद मेरा इसके तरफ रुझान बढ़ता गया। मेरे पेरेंट्स ने मुझे इस तरफ बहुत बढ़ावा दिया, तो मैं सीखती रही शास्त्रीय नृत्य और अनेक गुरुओं को मैंने परफॉर्म करते हुए देखा। तो मेरा पूरा बचपन जो था वो कल्चरल वैल्यूज़ से नरिश होता चला गया और अनजाने ही मेरे अंदर एक कलाकार बनने के बीज पड़ गए। मेरा जन्म बंगाल में हुआ, कलकत्ते के पास हावड़ा में। और लेकिन मेरी पूरी स्कूली शिक्षा भोपाल में हुई, मध्य प्रदेश में। मैं साइंस की विद्यार्थी थी। गणित मेरा फेवरेट विषय था। अनेक चीज़ों में मेरी रुचि रही। स्पोर्ट्स में भी रुचि थी, एनसीसी में बहुत रुचि थी। मैं उसकी एक बहुत सक्रिय कैडेट थी। मार्च पास्ट अच्छा कर लेती थी। विभिन्न प्रकार की एक्टिविटीज़ में मेरी बहुत रुचि थी। आई यूज़ टू टेक पार्ट इन अ लॉट ऑफ एक्स्ट्रा करिकुलर एक्टिविटीज़. I used to take part in social projects, and apart from that I used to dedicate few hours every day learning and practicing my chosen art forms. I used to learn Kathak, classical dance. I used to learn classical music, tabla, and I used to indulge in lot of sports activities, in school activities with creative things, designing programs and all that. So my entire school days were so vibrant with so many interesting colors to it. And today when I look back, I feel that having chosen dance, I feel that my school education gave me so much. It gave me creative satisfaction. It gave me the right kind of environment to think, to reason, to learn, to reflect. I truly feel that myself being a science student, and especially a student of mathematics, gave me a lot of insight towards knowing the truth, towards going towards the deepest part of your quest, and towards realizing the solution for a problem. तो इस तरह से मेरा स्कूली एजुकेशन गया। उसके बाद एक पड़ाव ऐसा आया, जैसे 12th के बाद समय आता है when one has to decide one's career, one's chosen stream to learn, to pursue education, further education. That was the time when I was almost on the crossroads. There were many options in front of me, but my heart was totally towards arts, towards my chosen dance form. Though I was good at academics, I was good at my science and mathematics education, there was a time when I was chosen to study abroad, do my education in engineering, and I was selected for a scholarship to study abroad. It was almost the same time when I was also selected to study in the Guru Shishya Parampara under renowned gurus in Delhi. And it became a natural choice for me that I quit my engineering education and I chose learning classical dance under great gurus in Delhi. So that's how my academic journey began. I continued my dance education, my advanced dance education under renowned gurus like Pandit Birju Maharaj, Guru Kelucharan Mahapatra, Srimati Madhavi Mudgal. And at the same time, I continued my passion towards studying science. So I am one of those aspirants who has tasted the the desire to know, to get revelations of truth through science and through philosophy and through artistic creations. मैं यही कहना चाहती हूँ, हमारे देश में कई बार एजुकेशन सिस्टम की एक थोड़ी ऐसी एक लिमिटेशन बोले या एक रिस्ट्रेन बोले, रिस्ट्रिक्शन बोले कि many a times it is very unfortunate that classical dance or classical music is put in the arts segment. Whereas when you start studying dance or music, Indian dance and music, you realize that there are a lot of mathematical calculations. And to be good in the tal aspect, to be very good in the calculation of rhythmic patterns, you have to have a sound knowledge of so many interesting designs that are created in the temporal space. And I have often felt as a student of mathematics that there is a very close relationship between mathematics, various theories of science and philosophy and our ancient scriptures on dance music and our oral tradition and the performing part of it. So I truly feel that I have been very lucky that I pursued my formal education in science while I also pursued my dance education in the Guru Shishya Parampara under renowned gurus. So that's the thing that I discovered, that there is a very close equation, there is a very close resemblance, and I think knowing one helps the other. मैं कुछ बातें जो अपने बारे में समझ पाई हूँ वो ये है कि एक तो मैंने ऐसा पाया है कि आई एम अ वेरी कॉन्टेम्पलेटिव पर्सन. मैं थोड़ी चिंतनशील व्यक्ति हूँ. जो भी चीज़ मेरे आसपास आती है उस पर मैं विचार करती हूँ, चिंतन करती हूँ. वो एक पॉलिटिकल न्यूज़ ही क्यों ना हो, वो कोई एक दुर्घटना क्यों ना हो, वो एक किसी भी तरह की अजीब सी सिचुएशन क्यों ना सामने आ जाए, या किसी के जीवन से जुड़ी हुई कोई एक घटना जो मेरे सामने आई हो, मैंने अक्सर देखा मैं उस पर काफ़ी विचार करती हूँ, काफ़ी सोचती हूँ. मैं उसकी वजह जानना चाहती हूँ, उसका विश्लेषण करती हूँ. और ये मेरे व्यक्तित्व का एक अहम हिस्सा है कि मैं हर चीज़ का एनालिसिस करती हूँ, उस पर मेरा काफ़ी समय तक चिंतन चलता है. सो आई फील दैट आई एम अ कॉन्टेम्पलेटिव पर्सन. आई एम एन एक्सट्रीमली सेंसिटिव पर्सन. I am very sensitive to things like heritage, social values, cultural values, national values. I am very, very sensitive to that. And I feel very disappointed whenever I see that things that are so precious out here in our country are not being valued in the right way. And I often take an extra step to see to it that something which is around me is restored, is preserved. I often talk to young people who come in my folds of work, talk to them about how important it is to safeguard our heritage. So as a person, I felt that I think a lot about everything. I'm very sensitive to things that are valuable, that are extremely valuable. At the same time, I think I'm lenient about few things, but very strict and very firm about things that are very, very important and related to our tradition. I am a loner. I think I like to be alone. I enjoy being alone. I like to have a dialogue with myself all the time. I like to reflect, to criticize myself. Whenever I'm going through a creative process, I think, I read, I contemplate, I introspect what I'm trying to do. And there are moments of strong confrontation where I am facing myself and I criticize my work, I criticize my thoughts. It's an interesting activity, and that keeps me going as an artist because I wish to improve, I wish to excel. I am never satisfied. That is one thing that I've realized, that I'm never satisfied with what I do. I want to keep on improving. I want to keep on reflecting and learning from what I've done in the past. So this is how I am. What not? When you say art, I think there is everything that comes in art. When we talk about Indian art, I can give you a reference from Natya Shastra written by Bharat Muni some 2500 years ago. It happens to be the first text on performing arts, and he has written that performing arts in general, is something that covers everything on earth. There is not even a single stream of knowledge that is not discussed and studied while you are learning art, and I truly agree with that. So when I say I chose art, is because I want to go so wide and so deep. I don't want to limit my quest to just one area, and art allows you to flourish, art allows you to explore, it allows you to learn so much more. I find myself more empowered, more equipped with information and knowledge. I find myself a continuous learner, and I thank my destiny that I chose to become an artist. I chose to learn art because it is this that allows me to learn about everything. I can learn about medicine, I learn about literature, I learn about architecture, I learn about metaphysics, about cosmology, cosmogony, and so many things. The list is endless. So I think, if not art, then what else? I think it covers everything. Well, I think we are living in a strange society. There's a lot of hypocrisy. There is a lot of substandard work that is happening in every area of work, every area of knowledge. And this is something that bothers me a lot, is that we find lot of mediocrity, lot of substandard work in art and culture, which is very disastrous because it creates a very negative image about our beautiful traditions and beautiful art forms. And at the same time, it's the system which many a times creates a lot of barriers, a lot of obstacles for a beautiful creative process to grow, a beautiful creative space to thrive with knowledge and with creativity. So these are the things that we need to address, and these are the things that can be the negative part of anything for that matter. And arts, yes, it's badly affected by this, and I truly dislike that. Also because there is no concept of objectivity in art. You can't say this art is good or bad. You need a learned person, a learned eye to understand and analyze and assess whether it is good or not. So that is the reason arts always suffers because of bad standards, poor quality, and manipulations in the system, whether it is system in the governance or in a particular setup. So art always faces the bad situations. ये आर्ट वर्ल्ड जो है ये बहुत बड़ा है और हमारा जो विषय है आर्ट, स्पेशली परफॉर्मिंग आर्ट, और उसमें भी जो सब कैटेगरी जो मैं करती हूँ, आई एम अ प्रैक्टिशनर ऑफ कथक एंड ओडिसी, 2 क्लासिकल डांस फॉर्म्स ऑफ इंडिया. आई थिंक दिस इज सच एन एंशिएंट stream of knowledge. There must have been thousands and lakhs of practitioners of this particular art form in the past centuries, and there will be many more in future. There are many in the present scenario. So I think we are just pilgrims. This is what I would say. हम लोग तीर्थ यात्री हैं, और जो तीर्थ यात्री होती हैं वो गिनते नहीं हैं हम किसके आगे और किसके पीछे हैं. हम सिर्फ पथ को देखते हैं, हम रास्ते को देखते हैं कि ये हमारा रास्ता है, हम ये पिलग्रिमेज को चले हैं और ये हमारा मार्ग हमें इस तरफ लेके जाने वाला है. हम सिर्फ उस दिशा में देखते हैं, हम सिर्फ क्षितिज की तरफ देख रहे हैं कि हाँ ये हमारे अतीत के लोगों ने, हमारे पूर्वजों ने हम पे ये जिम्मेदारी सौंपी है, अब हमें इसे आगे बढ़ाना है और ये तीर्थ यात्रा बनी रहे, इसकी सच्ची तलाश बनी रहे, वो कहीं गुम ना हो जाए। लालच, लोभ और लोगों के द्वारा पाई स्तुति और प्रशंसा के लोभ में कहीं ऐसा ना हो कि हमारा ये जो पूरा यात्रा करने का जो उद्देश्य था वो कहीं गुम ना हो जाए। मुझे लगता है कला की सच्ची स्पिरिट यही है, टू सी दैट यू आर पार्ट ऑफ अ जर्नी, अ ह्यूज मूवमेंट जो आपके पहले भी था और आपके बाद भी रहने वाला है। यू आर जस्ट कैरियर ऑफ द ट्रेडिशन, यू आर अ मीडियम, आप एक माध्यम हैं। आपने किसी से ये कला सीखी और इसको आपको आगे पहुंचाना है। तो मैं अपने आप को ऐसी ही एक जगह पे देखती हूँ फ़िलहाल। मैं शिष्या भी हूँ, मैं गुरु भी हूँ, मैं पथिक भी हूँ और मैं याचक भी हूँ। फ़िलहाल मेरी यही जगह है। इट इज़ आर्ट इज़ एवर फ्लोइंग रिवर, it will always remain, it can never be destroyed, it will grow, it will flow, it will evolve, it will know how to protect itself, and it is, as I said, it's like a banyan tree which is very firm, very strong, ever giving, and at the same time very flexible too. I think firstly I would like to tell every viewer or students or learners, seekers to realize their own calling, to find out what they are looking for, what is their quest. And then secondly, I would like them to have that kind of awakening and realization of the faith that lies inside it. To be able to do anything that is path breaking, that is extraordinary, that is equally enriching and satisfying, one needs a lot of courage, one needs a lot of faith. So these are the two things that I wish everyone should begin their journey with, faith and courage. And I think that is something that makes anyone's journey stronger, richer and bigger in the coming years. And then of course, learning from every area of learning that you can come across. An engineering student can learn a lot from a painting student. A sculptor can learn a lot from a dancer. A dancer can learn a lot from a literature or from a literary person. So similarly, I think this interdisciplinary understanding should be the future of our education, our search and our journey. And given that kind of exposure, I think there is more possibility of realizing what we really want to do. And once we have realized that, then comes the conviction, then the courage, and then the faith.